Good day, podcast community. Pete Kane here, community coach, podcaster, and author. This is directed at my Rotary, the public image chair, or membership chair, or both, because growth is critical to anything we do, whether it's business or an organization like Rotary. And I've been doing podcasting for 4.5 years, done probably 500 at least. And what I've discovered is podcasting reaches a younger audience. And when you reach a younger audience, you get a chance to share a story with a younger audience. You see, our younger professionals don't use the ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox like we did maybe when we were growing up. They use social media and podcasts to get their information. So if you want to be relevant with your content of stories of impact in the community, you have to be able to reach them where they hang out. You have to be able to share your story, inspire the community of people who want to make a difference, who want to make a greater impact, but they don't know how. But they can through Rotary and service above self. So if you're a club that wants to grow, launch a podcast. We can help you. We've done so many, and we teach people how to do it. So you don't have to figure out all the muck, all the details that slow us down. You can start right away. And when you start right away, you have an opportunity to make an impact right away, because reaching people where they hang out is what you want to do. And our platform can create shorts, can bring on other Rotarians to tell their story, and can amplify the impact that you're making in your community and around the world. When Rotary took on a project of polio, there was plenty of people doing it, trying to do something about it, but it was Rotary that eradicated it. There's like 2 countries left. When opioid addiction became a critical thing, there's hundreds of people trying to do it, but it's Rotary that focuses on making it happen. And when you can have people in the community who are connected to the community, who want to serve in the community, you can make things happen. And Rotary does. It's changed dramatically. So does your approach of reaching younger professionals. Because if you do not reach younger professionals, you age out. We're getting older. I'm older than I was. And if we don't connect with the younger professionals, we wake up one day and find out people are too old to serve. They're physically not able to serve. So get to them before they retire, when they're younger, when they have the energy, when they have the stamina, and they want to fill their heart with service and balance that journey with service above self. So think about, how are you going to reach the younger people? And when you think about that question, the way to do it is through podcasting and social media. So when we do a podcast, we share a story about a person, why they got involved, what the impact is making, how it fulfills your heart. There's a story in Rotary that the boss said, hey, you got to get involved in the community, join Rotary. And they joined Rotary because it was voluntold to do it. But what they discovered is it got inside of them. And then Rotary became a part of what they wanted, what the fulfillment they got out of it was beyond what they thought was possible. So when you want to reach your younger audience, you've got to play in the space they play in. I used to say when I was in the digital marketing business, you can have a website. And I said, a website's kind of like a billboard in the desert. You can have a beautiful billboard. You can have a beautiful website. But if you don't have traffic, it's kind of like winking at a good looking lady in the dark. She doesn't know. And if you want to wink in the dark, put your story in the desert where nobody will see it or hear it. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Struggle to grow or adjust, change, be able to adapt to the new world. AI, new world. There's people who say, I don't want any AI. Well, it doesn't matter what you want. It's going to happen. So either you lean into it, learn it, or get left behind. If you want to grow, you either lean into a different strategy or you're going to be left behind because people want to be part of something growing. So if your Rotary is growing, people want to be involved. When they come visit and they hear that dynamic speaker and they see the energy in the room and feel the energy in the room, they want to be involved. So to create energy, you have to bring in people with energy. And we all have it. Sometimes we have it a little bit more when we're younger. But when people look around the room and they see young people, they see a diverse group of people who are making a difference in the community. They want to be involved. So what's the next step? The next step is get on our podcast. You can go to, let me see if I can put this up here. There's two. I'm going to put two up here because I think, yes, let me see if I can put the one up here. I know I have it here somewhere. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting it up here. Okay. Hold on here. No, I did wrong. I know I should have had this set up ahead of time. Okay. Here we go. Bum, bum, bum. Nope. Yes. Here we go. You could be a guest at pkane.me. Be a guest on our podcast. See what it's like. Let's share your story and start the journey of connecting with young professionals. Start putting your Rotary Club in a growth mode. Give yourself an opportunity to grow by reaching the people that will help you grow, young professionals. And if you want to go to pkane.me/Rotary, we'll put a survey up there, no, not a survey, an intake form where you can put your information in there and I can contact you if you'd like to talk about it. I had a great conversation with a person yesterday. Wonderful story. How Rotary has impacted her life and what she did when she leaned into Rotary, started serving, and now she's a district governor in an area. And that's a leadership journey. That's a journey of service. A service-minded person is always going to be better in the community. So to join, go to pkane.me, or you can call me at 404-428-3006. And I'll be glad to answer any questions you have. Put your Rotary on a growth path. Launch your Rotary podcast, Service Above Self, in your area. Feature your Rotarians. Let the world know what's going on. You don't want to be a best kept secret. Because if you're a best kept secret, you're not going to grow. And most, 99.9%, I haven't even seen the 0.1%, Rotarians like to operate below the radar. They don't need their name on a building. They don't need a lot of recognition. They don't need it. They just love to serve. They love to make an impact. And that's great. But that also runs into a best kept secret path. And that's not going to honor growth. You have to get your stories out in community. You have to feature people who are involved in Rotary and why they're involved. And a Rotary podcast featuring these stories can make a difference in how you reach your younger audience. I'm Pete Kane. Be bold, make an impact, and have fun.